All right, we are what many hours from the last video when I had to move. Too many people were around the pond, so I had to move. And it was getting really hot, losing cloud coverage. So we're back at the pond. We're the only ones here, and there is some shade. Early on, there's not a whole lot of shade just because of the sun position. But we got some shade now, so I'm back. And the wind is nice. And let's finish this up because I was right in the middle of something and I felt like I was getting close. Twig, what are you doing? Okay, let's go. So we were doing this. We got off. We were doing color, and then I had to fix the update function because I went to character info instead of character pointer buffers. Character info pointers. So, okay. So we did this. I'm hoping this will work on that. Now, every place where we are writing to the screen, directly to the screen, that's going to have to change. So, let's compile this and see where all the bugs are, or all the errors are. See what's happening with this. Okay, WSPrintf, blah, blah, character pointer to LPSTR. Okay. So I think, let me see here. I think this is, okay, let me see. Blah, 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 unrelated, blah, blah. Where's this at? .h. Do I need that? A, no alternative match argument list, blah, 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 blah. Character pointer 40. Oh, wait a minute. Quit! What are you seeing? There ain't nothing out here. You're not gonna get a bird, squirrel, or turtle. Just leave them alone. You guys, stop. I finally got it some peace and quiet where I can finish this. Please don't freaking start freaking out over squirrels and stuff. Y'all lay down. You need to conserve energy since it's so hot. Okay, what am I doing? Wait a minute. What file is that? Okay, world 110. Oh my god. Alright, so in that. Oh, shoot. So stats. Printf A there. Stats is a character pointer. Is A the ASCII? I think it is. So what was the actual complaint here? So we got there. Okay, types pointed to are unrelated. Virtual cars are for cast. C style cast or prints. WSPrintf A. Long pointer string, long pointer character string. Can I convert argument 1 from character pointer 42? Long pointer string. Oh, I see. Okay. Ooh. So instead of stats, we should be able to give the long pointer to string. Well, can't we just give the address of the array? Let's try that. Pointer 40. Okay. Not gonna work. Oh. So we do this. Character pointer. Oh, it is an array, isn't it? Oh, you know what? This shouldn't be a pointer. That should just be a character. It should be an array of characters. Wouldn't that make more sense instead of an array of 40 character pointers? I think that makes more sense, doesn't it? Because it is just holding these characters in there. Let's see. Oh, man. All right, got past that. So we need, all right, world 382 initializing. So that must have been an old function we forgot about. 384, or what is it? 382. Cannot convert from car info pointer to character pointer. That does make sense. Char info. So what was we doing there? Oh, draw world. Okay, let's change. Let's build it again. Oh. Yay, we got past that. So what else now? Let's see if see where it breaks. Let's see what happens when we run this. No. So, oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Ugh. So, I am going to fire up the debugger and see where it stops. Where's it at? Where's the other one we used to do? I guess we don't have it. There. Open. I wonder if we got recent files. Ooh. All of these is actually what we need. All right, let's just open those up. All right, let's get that one. Actually, we don't need that one. Entity, Fog of War. I guess we better get these two. Well, we won't be going into those, so never mind. Game. All right, you stupid fly. Get off me. World. I think that's it, isn't it? I believe so. Whew. It's a hot mother. Alright, so we got world. We don't need that open. Shoot, don't need PowerShell open. Oh my gosh. Okay, in the world. Game is where we're going to be. Where are we? Quit. Start from here. With initialize game. We'll run from there and see it actually goes. Now we're going to need a stop point here. I'm going to have to recompile, dang it. I got to put in a stop point. Otherwise, we won't have time to attach. Oh, shoot. Let's go to game. Quit. There we go. We can do it right here. Yay, I saved that little hook. Woohoo. CH. Alright, let's rebuild that. Which we're not attaching to that one. Well, I guess we better, huh? That. Alright, let's get into caverns too. Well, no, we don't need to. Alright, let's go to here. Go to that. Let's run it. Right there. It should just wait at the little get CH or whatever. Where's my thingy? Let's go attach right here. Twig, would you quit, please? Caverns. Oh my gosh. Alright, so let's go there. Let's go ahead and fire this off. Where are we at? Oh, right there. Alright, let's go. Initialize game. Let's go, boogers. Step over. I don't want to step over. Let's go into initialize. Go into every one of these. See what screen is. Screen width is really 120. I thought I was doing like 40 by something. Oh. 2 screen width. Not there. Not there. Oh man, I forgot. Let's step out of that. Back to that. Out of here. We're down in Windows code. Alright, we'll step over those. There, fog war screen there. So we should have all these pointers here. There we go. Fog of war screen. What is that thing? Oh, analyze a copoint. No, thank you. We do not need that. Okay. So it looks like it's got some junk in there. Or no, this is the player. Isn't it? 80 is P. No. O was the player. This is just junk. Info. Yeah, it's the same kind of junk and all this. Alright, let's keep going. Where are we at? Right there. Let's go here. So now initialize console. Let's go into that. Now here, set active screen buffer console. We don't need this anymore because we're not using that. Okay, initialize game objects. Log with this, FOW. Oh, that's all it's doing. Okay. Skip over those. World reference. I think we can skip over that one too. Okay. Info section. Initialize info section. Let's go into that. Okay, that's nothing. Let's see what that one's doing. Where's it at? Right here. So instead of memset, okay, this is some of the new code we wrote. So we go to the starting offset, which is 0, And it looks like we're not using it anymore. Look at that. We're not using it anymore. We forgot to hook that up. So we should get, yeah, this is totally wrong. Because this is clear info section, but this is second line starting position. That's totally wrong. It should be, yeah, this might actually be it. That. Start position, see, 3,720. This is going to go out of bounds. Maybe. What's length? 240. Yeah, this is going to go out of bounds because we're starting on the second line. So let's keep going. Let's put our there. No, it actually didn't. Huh. Oh, wait. Oops. That was only one iteration. Let's put it down here. No, we made it out. So let's look at the screen. Attributes here. So here's a star. So we do have a star here. ASCII character star. I wish we could see the whole buffer. That's just the address. Okay, let's keep going. So apparently that, well, I might have made it where the info section was the second line, and then the status section was the first line. I can't remember that, but it sure looked like it was wrong to me. Because info second start position here, we're not even using this either. Initialize info section. That just clears the whole thing. But info says it's 240. Well, that one was like 237 or something, I believe. Initialize info section. Okay, we did that. Initialize player. Go through all this. Initialize miscellaneous. Yeah. Initialize trap overlay. Okay, this is definitely wrong. New int. Screen width times screen height. Oh no, that's not wrong. That just creates a. Okay. Step out of that. Draw border. Okay, yeah, this is wrong. Oh no, it isn't. We got character ASCII character there, so that should be right. Well, we definitely need to get screen before. Don't want to do that every time. All right, let's step out of that. Step out of that. there. Okay, here's what makes that. Let's get out of that one. I don't think it's any of these. Yeah. We did do something with monsters. Well, it looks like monsters to place is 0. So we are going to return stairs and cans. I know it ain't that one. Well, never know. Let's go in there. Get tile at. Ouch. 96. That's not even one of our. Well, let's go. Here we go. So it's a D. Traps and cavern. Looks like all this kind of stuff works. Okay, this might be one. Oh, you know what? I hardcoded a 40 somewhere. I remember now in the last video on screen width. Remember when it wouldn't initialize the character array? I think I did, didn't I? So it should be 120, not 40. Huh. I don't know if that's it, but so now it draws the border. Skip over that. Let's get out of here. See if it's in that. Go to there. Go back. Let's go to run game while it's running. Handle keys. I don't think it's going to be in handle keys. Let's go to game cycle. Player ref update. See what that does. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be any of this. Let's get out of that. Oh, stupid flies. Go down to here. Update info first line. This might be something. Wow, we're just getting all this stuff anyway. Well, here comes somebody in the pond. I knew it wouldn't last. Okay, so we got all this. Okay, this is something we actually did, so this might be it. Clear section, let's skip over that. Clear info. Start position is 3600 for the first line. So that other one was on the second line. Because it was like 37 something when we first started this. See, here's that hard-coded 40. Dang it. Those stupid magic numbers. Alright, let's skip over that. Now here it is here. Stats. Skip over that. Where is stats? So stats does have all that. Let's view it. So that's it there. And it does have all the values. So we got that. Now let's go into here. This is where we're transitioning it over to it. Oh. +1, because I is a 1 now. Oh. Let's see our stats. Our screen. Where's our screen at? Right here. So screen should be an array of character info pointers. This doesn't look like an array. But screen is the very first one. I think it's what we're doing there. Huh. But that concerns me that we can't and it doesn't show an array. Ow. But what do I know? All right, let's go with that. Now I is 2. 600. Doesn't seem right to me. So let's go over that. Okay, there we go. So it looks like it was inside there. Instrumentation code detected. Okay, so stack base buffer overrun. Okay, where was it? So it was from info first line. That's where we're getting the overflow there. So let's get, where's that at? World update info first line. So it was in this. That's what it was. The 40. That's exactly what it is. Oh man. Where was that? There. Right, so we got 120 on it. Let's compile. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to be it, but that's definitely a buffer overrun. Definitely. I do not want that hard-coded number in there. That's ridiculous. I don't know why Microsoft's compiler won't accept a variable name. Because didn't I, maybe if I make it constant or something. All right, let's see. Let's go here. Okay, so now in the display, so the display code is wrong now because we're not seeing any of the info characters. So let me try S. No. But we did get color. Woohoo. But not what we wanted. Okay. So let's get out of that. So that is something anyway to go on. So let's go to, where is our update code? It's going to be in, cycle. Okay, here it is here. Write info to screen. Oh, where is it? Right here. Okay. Yeah, this is absolutely wrong. So we're dealing in character infos now. So when we transfer this over, vision plus I, what's there? What's there? Dot character dot ASCII character equals game instance get info. Get info I. So this, I'm not sure about that because that's only the right info. Screen here. Okay, now these two, right? FOW buffer to console. That one's in game. I'm pretty sure we did this. Firewall screen, screen size. That's the very end. But I don't think we don't need that anymore because we're not actually writing just blasting a string into the buffer. So I'm not sure we need that. I don't think we do because we're putting info, character info in there now. There. I remember these. Let's see what we got on that. All right, left to create about say blah blah blah. 53 world 53. Yeah, so let's do that. Does anyone have the precedence operators uh, memorized? The order of precedence? All right, let's do that. That's S. That's Z. So definitely everything's screwed up. What happens if I try to move? Nothing. All right. Definitely wrong. Right, input to screen. Okay, let's go to. Don't care about that. We want where it's actually writing. Right, if I put it to console, that should be it. Why is this -1 though? Well, I'll leave it until I figure that out. Let's go here to game. Oh wait, all that time I had the thing on. Oh, I forgot to attach. Oops. Oh well, let's attach anyway. I'll just run it back through. Since it's not crashing. So it's in the game cycle, so it just keeps repeating. Oh, look at that. Set console title. Huh. It's a null pointer. On set console title? Hmm. So the title will be in here. Oh, it's a pointer. Oops. Okay, where's that being set? It's gotta be in some initialize, like miscellaneous or something. So get title. Set console title. Where is it? Well, how would I not have that code in there? Did I accidentally delete it or something? Go ahead and move that back out. It's not there. It should be in like some kind of initialize miscellaneous or something. That's where it should be. Well, what the heck? It had to have been there before when everything was working. I guess I erased it, deleted it. That doesn't make sense. Oh. Hmm. You know what? I should just use a string on that. Hmm. All right, let me just do it here. Oh, wait, that's still going. Oops. Well, I mean, it kind of moved. It's doing all wacky stuff, but yeah, this is really wacky. All right. Well, I have to confess, I have no idea what's going on. So, oh wait, did the title show up? Whoops. Yes, it did. Caverns version 1, yay. Alright. So, oh my goodness. Screen height, screen width. Info lines is 2. Rect window 0, 0 to that. Screen height, I don't know. Height. Right console output. So does right console output automatically know to get the ASCII? Maybe that's what this is for. Whoops. Because apparently it doesn't know. I don't know how it knows to go into the info character info and actually get the character out to display. So we'll have to look into that. It's definitely not that. Maybe it's in setting up the console. Now I do know that was different for inside the Claude code and Javid 9x's code. So let's go to that. This one right here. All right, let me take a look at the code here. Because I probably need to set it for the 120 and all that. All right, where's it at? Files. Take a look at that. Oh, man. Okay, so this creates a create console screen buffer. Create console screen buffer here, right? Generic read, generic write, 0 null, console text mode buffer null, so that's all correct there. Set console active screen buffer, yes, I'm doing that. Byte to buffer, let's see, I don't need that anymore. I know that. What else? Then there's a buffer size. Oh, shoot. You guys quit. Oh, they just drove by. Hey, quit. It's already gone. So, we do have a buffer size. So let's put in our buffer size, which is a chord buffer size equals you guys quit. And here we have the same screen width, screen size thing. Screen width. Screen height. So we have that as the size, because I was just setting it in the console terminal itself. Set console screen buffer size. And this takes our console and our buffer size. Because I remember Java DX 9 or whatever doing that too in his GitHub. Oh. And then they make the window size. I don't think we need that right now. Because the small rect window size thing we do on the call. But this is setting it. So let's go ahead and do that. So we have small rect. Window size equals 0, 0, short screen width, screen height. These are all -1. We're already doing this. Another one. Oh. There'd be a -1. Quit. This one there. And then set console window info. I was hoping I wouldn't have to mess with any of this. And that would be console. I don't know what the true means. And then, actually, let's do this because it's 132. Yeah, the address. Oh. Window size. Okay, do that. Blah blah. Should be it on that. That's the only other thing I can think of here. Definitely wrong. Oh, you know what? You know what? I just remembered we have character info pointer. So each element in that array is a pointer, and we're not dereferencing the pointer. We're just treating it as a character info element. So oh, look at this. Look at this in game, and these aren't even pointers. Wait a minute. Wait. Where's this at? Are these pointers? See, it's a pointer. Pointer into the script buffer section. So when we set the screen, fog of war, so that is correct info pointer, but 240. So that means 240 character infos. No, we don't need that. That's old. So my gut feeling is it has to do with that. But the info pointer points to this. New character info size. Okay, so then when we actually write everything, let's dereference that. We don't need to set this every time. This is only if you're doing like a frame rate and you're showing it in there. This can actually be done somewhere else. That down here, game start. Let's put it there. Yeah, my problem is this here. How does it know that it's dealing with info characters? Let's look at that first before we go off on something else. Let me hook into the internet. Something's definitely wrong. Oh man. Oh, shoot. Look at this code one more time. Okay, under render, it's got two for loops, height and width. Okay, screen I, dot character, ASCII character, blah, blah, okay. One thing though is the attributes were not set. Let's look at that real quick. We're gonna have our colors too. I think that's why we're getting weird colors too. This is just working with whatever was there. So, clear info section, we need screen, start, pause, attributes, equals. How do we do background black? Oops. Black. And then the character is a space, so maybe we don't need anything except that. I have no idea if this is even legal code here. Oh, oh man. Oh, and then we have this one here. Oh, that'd be the same as that. That. Info first line. That. Oh, all this. Okay, we don't need this because the monsters were initialized in another place. So monsters, monster count, set X, Y. We shouldn't be using that because inside there's a initialize monsters. Where's that? Yeah, right here. See, we do the new. I don't think we need class, do we? New monster. See, this does all of them. So this sets 10 um, new monsters, and then we're just reusing those. So it should already be there inside here, place monsters. We shouldn't need that. Set tile at, there, monster count, lesson monster place, blah, blah. That equals a floor. Then we can set tile to monster. Monster count is okay. X, Y, monster count plus. Okay. Do that. That's it on that. Right here. Oh man. Okay, on set tile at, where's that at? Right here. Oh, we already did it. Okay. What do we got? Monsters, blah blah. Integer right there. Okay. That's what I was looking for. Let me see that. Remember when I was trying to set things to 0? Where is that? Oh well. But we could put these empty things here. Wonder if we could just like set these just one time, because the background just needs to be black. Well, I don't know. Attributes equals background black, order width, background white. Floor, random walk, same thing. Copy that. And then what we'll need to do here is set some kind of variable where I can just set it once and add it anywhere. So you don't want these all over the place. Oh man, we got a ton of them here. That's what I'm talking about. Can we just set these one time in some setup place when we first make the screen? And then it just stays like that? You know what? I'm thinking we can. So where is it that we make the screen? Right here. Okay, this was it right here. If I could just do them out like that. But I don't know if this works on struct and class or what. So when we actually create the world, right there. You know, the drunkard's walk thingy. Where's draw world at? Oh, where's my phone at? Oh, there it is, right there. Man, it's already almost 3. Good grief. Okay, pick a direction. This is it right here. Random walk. Okay, temp temp X, temp Y. Okay, what are we doing there? So we're setting right here. This isn't even in a loop. Why is it there? Oh, it's the initial position. That's what it is. Yeah, that doesn't work. Not the drunkard's walk, but the actual screen. I guess we'd have to go through them all. Fill with walls here. All right, well, let's just put it in here. Copy that. So it's the same thing here. That changes every time. But if we're storing pointers, then we're going to have to dereference this thing to get this. I don't know if that's what's going on, but I do know we need to set attributes. So we're going to do that first, and then we'll do the other one. Oh man. Oh man. Okay, that's it for that. Does this have car info in it? So it's got car info, but I didn't. Oh wait, maybe I did. No. So I include the windows in this. But I do include class. Maybe that's what's different. So this is definitely not right. We're going to have to do that. Update info second line in the world. Let's see that. Send the message in lane. Okay, so we redid it, so we don't have to change the interface. Interface remained the same. You always want to do that if you have to change something. Try to keep that interface the same. That way you don't have to go back to every method call or function call and change it. Or is it right there? Okay, this right here. Eat food, pick up tree. Okay. Is that the same as that? Old PY. So how come that is using, that's not using the pointer? Fog of war screen must be available. So we should be able to use it here. Paint monster red. Here we were actually doing monsters red. See, that should be a function. Paint the monster red, or just make red. But for now, we'll leave it like it is. I'm gonna make the color or player green. Oh man. Alright, got a lot of crap in this. Hopefully we could just set this one time and we never have to do this again. I hope. Oh. Where's that at? Fireworks screen. this, oh, yeah, it does. This isn't right. Yeah, see, that's wrong. This one was correct. Oh, man. Come on. Ah, my goodness. I had to throw all this into a function, into a big loop. Definitely. flies keep crawling on my bare feet, driving me crazy. Alright, got all that. Okay. Oh man, where is all that? I thought that was standard Windows stuff. That might be in. Well, we got user 32, GDI 32. Let me get online. Oh, let's see where that is. It's probably just was defined somewhere and I missed it, but I don't think so. Let me see. 32. There is none. So it's probably a hex number. Let me see that. Let me check my phone, my file again. Where are you? Yeah, it's probably a hex number because I don't see it in here defined anywhere. I don't know why it's not defined, but should be defined somewhere. So, let me see. Background intensities, Metmus ore, that's what we need. Oh, there it is right there. So, color flag. So where's it at? Mixing our red, green, blue. Okay, so where are these defined at if they're showing them like this? It's not very useful. Um, I guess we could define it. All right, let's just define this. It's got to be everywhere, though. What's the problem with that? Let's see, save this as class.h there. All right, fine. Let's see, hex is going to be what? 0x. X, I think. Oh, I think I like the other one better. Right here. So white text on black background is the default. So really we just want the foregrounds. So blue is 1, green is 2, red is 4. Those are bit patterns. So let's just put those in. So blue, green, red. Blue, green, red. blue. What was it? Blue, green, red. Blue, green, red, yeah. Blue, green, red. But you know what? Remember inside Entity when we were killing the monster? We set it directly to red, and that's like C or something. Hex C. So what's up with that? Red. That just doesn't make sense. So that should be background black and foreground red. Should be it on that. Okay. So we define that. Now let's go include. The heck is it? Oh, colors H. Okay. There. Alright, so let's include that. Okay, let's see if we can. Alright, well, something there. Oh, shoot. Oh, well, look at this. Macro redefinition. Well, why wasn't... So it's already in Windows H. God dang it, man. Entity. Grief, man. So I gotta get Windows H. Just to include that. That's nice. Okay, we already got get that. So take colors out. Oh my gosh, man. It's just nuts. Alright, so take that, remove that, delete file there. Oh my gosh, this is nuts. Oh my god. So apparently background black doesn't exist. Can we just see a list of it, please? Guess not. Oh man. Oh my goodness. Good grief, man. So it could be that. I gotta keep that in mind. Nice, nothing there. Okay, let me see if I can just get some colors there. Apparently background black and foreground white do not work. What about red? Is don't see the red, so apparently foreground red is good. So these two do not go good. Um, so what do we do? What about foreground green? Does that work? I hate that you go on the internet and you can't find something that should be, you would think would be really simple. So 92, see if that's in here. Yeah, 92 right here. Background black, undeclared identifier. 92 foreground white. So let's see if we get the error with the green. On 92. Yeah. Green. I have no idea. Oh, look, it's spelled wrong. Ah, crap. Every one of them spelled wrong. Are you kidding me? See if that does anything. Oh, shoot. Yeah. Well, world, no. That fixed it. We don't get 92 there. So apparently green works, foreground green. So let's change that to foreground white. See if that one works. That's on 109. World 109 here. Apparently background black doesn't do anything. So 109, see if that gets fixed there. In world. So world 109, foreground white, yeah. That's not there because that's default too, I believe. But, I mean, we didn't have it before. So that doesn't make sense to me. Oh. Oh, man. So it defaults to black. We know foreground green works. So red, green, and blue. So if we put all of them, do we get white or, I mean, how does that work? So this makes me think, well, I mean, we were getting random like background blues and all that stuff before though. So background, I guess it's all red, green, and blue, that's all. Text, to get white text on black background. Oh, so you gotta do all of them, yeah, okay. Yeah, to make white. Ugh, that sucks. Okay, I definitely need the search function on this. Let's see this. Right here. Find that. That. Oh man, come on. Oh, it did change them all though. Yay. I think. No, I think it just went. Yeah. Find that. Find all. Change it to that. Yay. Let's go to entity. Find all. That. Black on red. This doesn't work. So just do that. That. Okay. One last one. 196. Actually, the default would be that, so yeah. Okay. Well, we got a green player. Woo! Yay. Let's see if we can kill him. Oh, our stats ain't working though. Oops. Well, shoot. Yay, we got a green player. Okay, I am going to end this video right now because I know it's way too long. And we'll figure out monsters and everything else on the next one. Oh. Let's go ahead and end that one. All right, guys, if you like this content, share, like, subscribe. If you got an old laptop you want to donate to me, please get a hold of me at kirk.burleson at yahoo.com. I could really use it. Okay, guys, I will see you on the next one. Bye.